Hey y'all, welcome back to Simple Gracefield Home. My name is Angie, and it has been a while. Do you see how crazy I look right now? That's because I'm trying to film this quickly while my walking 1-year-old and my 3-year-old are sleeping at the same time. So it's like, right, almost unheard of. um, okay, so right now I'm just going to give you a homesteading update. We're going to go over quickly, like I'm trying to do this fast, over everything that I planned on doing in 2021 in the video that I made for that. And then I'm going to add what other things we did. I'm probably going to forget some things, but I'm going to add what we did do besides that list. And then in a separate video, I'm going to tell you our new homesteading goals. And I just want to tell you now, I'm like super motivated. This past 6 months has been very unmotivating. Not in our homestead, but just in filming. I've actually filmed lots of content, but not posted anything. So I'm going to have some pictures at least to show of some things that we've done on the homestead that I didn't make a video for because I'm so awful. I'm so awful. I'm sure you know, like when you're making videos, it takes the time to edit it, put it together and everything, and get it up, uploaded. And I'm so tired at night. I just haven't been motivated for that. But I think for the most part, London's getting in a better schedule. He rarely sleeps all the way through the night. He wakes up at least once and he just wants to nurse forever. He's awake right now. I heard him just wake up. But we're going to give him a few minutes. He's not crying. He's playing. Okay, let me get on to this. First, we're going to start with everything I said I was going to do. I'm just going to go over it and tell you if we did it or not. We got a little checklist. Okay, my homesteading goals for 2021. One was to make a new chicken coop. We did not do that. I was going to do that. I plan on doing that. But as we rethought through it, we decided that we were just going to see how it worked out with the dogs. To see if they did a good job protecting the area and all those things. And besides them trying to play with our chickens to death, and they did that actually quite a few times and has gotten better. We haven't had, I think we might have lost one. No, I don't think we've lost any birds to predators. So that's a bonus. But no chicken coop. So we did not make a chicken coop. 2, a chicken tractor. Yes, we did make the chicken tractor. I did make a makeshift chicken tractor from the goat shelter that we had for the goats when we had them. And it was heavy and this wasn't the best thing, but it totally served its purpose. So we're glad for that. 3, processed chickens. Yes, we processed chickens. We did an awful job with the ones we raised. I raised them like weeks past the suggested time. And when we went to process them, they looked so good. They looked healthy. They seemed big. They were not. They were so little. It was so bad. But the people that I processed with, they were so sweet because they had just previously to that a bunch of birds that were really small. Not all their birds, but they have meat birds. But they had like, it was weird because they had like really nice meat birds, and they had like a cluster of them where they were just small. Anyway, so they were super like just understanding. I was so grateful. They weren't like looking at me any certain way or thinking like this chick, I don't know what she did. No, they were like, hey, you know what, this happens. So it was cool. But yes, we did process chickens. And I am hoping this year that I can, and what I did was we did ours, right? And then down the road, they actually bought birds with theirs because they buy in bulk because they also sell meat chickens. And then they just raised mine up with them, and I just continued to go and help them process chickens as I don't want to say a way to pay them, but just they were helping me and I'm helping them kind of thing. So it just works out nice, helping each other. turkeys and guineas. Okay, we had turkeys and guineas when we bought our chicks. We had far more birds than what we do now, but it's not because of predators. It is because of our dogs. We have no turkeys left. We started with 4. None of them made it. um, I don't even know what happened to one of them. It was really weird. It just died. It didn't seem ill. It didn't like I couldn't figure out what it was. So I don't know. Turkeys are definitely new to me, as well as guineas. Guineas, we started with 12 guineas, and we have one guinea left. And that guinea thinks she's a hen. I'm pretty sure it's a girl. She tucks herself up underneath the rooster, and she doesn't like the white Americanas. She doesn't have a problem with the gray Americana we have, but for some reason she just does not like them, and she's constantly bullying them. Anyways, that's off topic, but we have one guinea left. We'll be getting more guineas. I don't know if we'll be getting more turkeys. I'm hoping that since the dogs are older, we have had one incident in the past few months where the dogs, Simba, the male dog, had a chicken in his mouth. She wasn't dead or anything, but he was playing with her. She's totally fine. I didn't see any ripped skin. Nothing was broken. She was just more shocked than anything. She's fine though. She's back to normal, so we're good. But that the older they get, the less problems we've had. We've gone through a lot with them so far. In the beginning, it was really bad, but we're getting better and better, so I'm really glad about that. So, okay, processed pig. Yes, we did process a pig. I made a video about that. It did not go well. We will raise pigs again. That's our plan, to raise pigs for meat, but we will not process ourselves. Unless I want to do it with other people by myself here. But my poor husband, those are just, it was a really hard thing to watch. It just didn't happen the way it should have. And I understand those types of things happen. And it was just hard. It was hard. It was hard for me too. But I think I'm just, I have a more, maybe of an awareness of where our meat comes from, and think through more of like what's happening, conventionally speaking, like, when you're buying the conventional meat at the grocery store, like what's the process that's going on there? I don't even want to know. Like, I don't, because our pig was raised happy and fed well, and just, I think, enjoyed her life. Anyways, point is, yes, we probably will not do that again. Who knows? My husband might change his mind, so that'd be fine. Garden updates. Okay, I did build boxes, which I made a video on. I did have a pretty good garden this year. I got to can some salsa from things from our garden. I canned some green beans. I harvested lots of basil and froze that. I did a lot of things. Gosh, I even grew a few sugar baby pumpkins. I'm sorry, sugar pumpkins. Not sugar baby pumpkins, that'd be watermelon. I did grow a couple watermelons, small watermelons. So we did quite a bit. We ate a lot of snow peas, but honestly, most of them didn't make it inside because Tulip loves them and will just eat every single one she can reach. We did put some trellises in that we used hog panels for, and T-post from bed to bed. I'll have to do a video, but and we're just gonna add to the garden even more. But I did a lot of work in the garden. We got quite a bit out of it. I'm super thankful. My fall garden didn't do so well, but I think I probably just got it in too late. I'm not sure. I don't know, but that's something down the road. Root cellar. Okay, I patched the floor in the root cellar and I got it all tidy. I do need new shelving for it, but I caulked like every crack I could to keep I don't want too much more. You don't want too much moisture in the root cellar, right? You want it to be dry and cool. So I was trying to keep the moisture down. But I need a new door, and I don't want to make another door because I did an awful job. So I need a new door. And I have not found one. And I have not found one to make one. Found somebody to make me one. Because I need a good one. Not one that I make. I don't do everything right. I don't do anything right, really. I just do everything that works enough. Okay, that's the root cellar. Clear land. We did clear some land. I shouldn't say we cleared some land. One of our friends came to visit from Virginia, and he got in the tractor and he cleared quite a bit of land. Not all of it. Well, I'll say quite a bit. Like, it feels like quite a bit because it opened up a lot of space. He did clear some land for us while he was here, and that was really nice. We definitely need more cleared though, and we are working out plans for that, as we were just talking about yesterday. Probably getting more goats and putting them over on the other side of one of our ponds. That's because eventually that's where we would probably like to put some cows one day. Okay, we did get our tractor. It's here. And all the attachments that come with it. My dad gave us a bunch of attachments that he had for it. So it's really nice. We got, I don't know, like 7 or 8 attachments. So like a plow, I don't know what it's called technically, but it grades the road, a grader, an auger, a back bucket. It has a front loader, right? But this has the bucket on the back. I don't know, a bunch anyways, but we got the tractor, so that's good. That's here, and except for the windows, the back window got busted out of it by, I think, a walnut when Gil was mowing the grass around the shed. Okay, we did plant some fruit trees. I didn't plant a crazy amount, just a few. I planted 2 apple, 2 cherry, and 2 pear, and 1 fig. One cherry tree is already it didn't do well. So I'm going to have to get another one this year because you need 2. And I'm going to have to get a bigger one because that one's already been in the ground for a year. Anyways, the apples seem to be doing fine. And I can't remember if it was the cherry or the pear. I have to look. Anyways, most of the other ones seem to be doing okay. We'll see how it goes. The fig's doing fine. 11. We're down to 11 things now. Cut down trees for firewood. Okay, so we were not prepared for this winter for our own firewood. We had some firewood because we had to cut some big limbs off trees to make room for another project. And we did have some firewood from that. So that did get us a little bit. But we didn't cut down any substantial amounts of firewood or anything like that to get us through the winter. But our neighbor has a lot of property across the street where they've cut down a lot of timber. And he told us we can go get whatever we want. It's already seasoned. So that just works out well for us. And then we did cut down 1 tree that's blocking. We have a purpose for it. But we did cut down 1 tree at the back of our house. And that will be for firewood for next winter, but not for this winter. It will not have seasoned long enough for that. Okay. Tulip in London's room. Okay. Yes, I actually have done quite a bit of change in that room. I don't want to say I didn't build or anything. I didn't build the bed like I intended. We had some people visit that had a good point. Like that bed would be very permanent if I built the bed where I wanted it to. I wanted to build a loft bed inside the little like cutout that's in their room, but it'd be very permanent and they're going to get bigger. And then I don't want to have to take it out to make room for a bigger bed and all those things. So they had a good point about it. So instead we actually put in a low profile loft bed. It's a bunk bed, but basically the bottom, like it sits on the floor, which it actually can't now. Well, it's okay right now because it's not too cold. But what I'll have to do, I'm still going to have to build, because it literally, the mattress just sits on the floor, on the bottom of it. It's enclosed and just sits on the floor. We can't have that. So, because the floor, it's just basically, I mean, it has flooring in there, but it's like a linoleum or not linoleum, like a vinyl wood or something, looking wood, something like that. Anyways, um, I don't think there's any padding between because the floor is creating condensation from the concrete it's sitting on. So basically, underneath the mattress is getting wet and the sheets getting wet, and it needs airflow. So I'm gonna have to build a frame to sit inside the loft area just for the mattress to sit on still. So that's fine. It's not a big deal. Okay. But the room is good for them. They're both in that room and it's all set up. It's a small room, but I totally think it's enough. They're just little kids, so we're okay with that. Okay, kitchen, not done yet. I have not done anything in there here. I mean, nothing substantial. So, also with floors, not done. Or the bathroom, not done. So those last three things I talked in the video last year, not done. And if you want a reference to that video so you know what I'm talking about, I'm going to put it right here for you to check out. Okay. Now I'm going to tell you about some things that we did do that were not on our list. Okay. Other things we did do that were not on my list. I made a clothesline. I built a clothesline. Not perfect, but it totally is sufficient. It works great. I love it for cloth diapers. And white sheets. And I love white sheets, but they just get so dirty no matter how much I wash them, or I feel like I can't get them clean enough. And the sun is great for that. So, anyways, also we built a fence in the front of our house. Yes, not a it's more for, it's not for looks. It was to make a border for our dogs to understand here's the lines, and also to keep the kids in, right? Because if they walk out the front door, I don't want them to walk out on the road because it's very feasible. So we did build a little fence. It's a short fence. It's made with 2x4s, 4x4s, and hog panels. And it's like I said, it's something we can still see. You'll see some pictures of it. Anyways, we had to get our well pump fixed. I think it was a well pump. Yes, the well pump fixed. So that was a big thing. We didn't do that, but I put it on this because it was a big deal, right? So because that really affects our water supply and our water. Basically, if our tank got emptied, maybe we just replaced our water tank. Anyways, if our tank got emptied, it was shutting the breaker off and it wouldn't fill anymore, and then we would just be out of water. And then it took us a few times to realize what was really happening, and I had to keep popping the breaker. So anyways, that's got fixed, but now we have another issue that eventually they'll come back out and check out, but it's just cold, so I'm not worried about it, and I don't have a garden going on right now, so it's not a big deal. But that's if it runs too long, it runs out of water and it's just taking a long time to fill back up. So I don't know what that's about. If that's the well itself, it doesn't seem like that would be the well because if the well's too low, I don't think that's the problem. I think it has something to do with how it's filling up. I don't know. I'm not going to say nothing else. Okay, also, this is on our property, so I'm going to tell you. We did install a Zipline. It is not done because we had an accident. We're not smart. People make mistakes. We're learning here, even when it comes to zip lines. So we installed a zip line, and my husband went to try it out. We built a platform in one tree, and we ran it to another tree. It was too low because you need to be able to get off of it, right? Well, the zip line had to go so far up in the first tree because the way you connect it, you only have so much space to put it on the tree. So you can't just put it wherever you want. You have to put it where you can, basically. Anyhow, my husband got seriously hurt, and I thought he had internal injuries, but he did not. He's okay. Well, I say he's okay. He still hurts sometimes. It's taken quite a while for him to heal, but we have adjusted the zip line. But basically, we have to build another platform in the other tree because it needs to be higher, the zip line itself. So that it can, listen, if my husband doesn't get mad, I'm just going to add that to this video. You can't see him hit the tree. He hit the tree. The brake did not stop him. That's where I'm going at. Okay. The incline or the decline was way too much. And the brake did nothing. He just slammed right into the tree. So we can't have that, right? No, we can't have that. But we did build the zip line. We built one platform in the tree. Now we have to build another one. Okay. Also, I started painting our house. It is not done because, I got 2 little ones and I'm trying to do it when I can. And yeah, it's not done. Half my house is done, basically. Yeah, basically half the house is done. But it's a really nice blue, so I'm happy with it. Anyways, okay, that's all I can think of. The other things we added right now, man, we're a hot mess. You see this? I'm a hot mess. But it's because this is real life. I mean, this is really what it's like in my home right now. The craziness that is my hair. Really, my hair looks like this like almost all the time. Because do y'all even know how long my hair is? It's ridiculous. I almost cut it all off the other day. But I didn't do it because I got scared. Because I don't know how to cut hair. So thank y'all so much for joining me back here at Simple Graceful Home. And I hope you enjoyed my update. Life is crazy and busy. And be patient with me because I don't know what I'm doing. And I'm trying to make time and I'm trying to figure out things. And I just, it's kind of strange because in life, when I have a job, I really desire to be really great at it. But I find that I struggle every day to be mediocre at what I'm doing. And that's being a mom, being a wife, being a homesteader. But this is why my channel is called Simple Graceful Home, because I need lots of grace. And I'm so thankful for a family that has a lot of grace for me. And most importantly, I'm thankful for a God that has lots of grace for me. So, all right, y'all. I hope y'all are doing well in 2022. Leave me in the comments below. Did y'all do anything last year that you wanted to get done? Were you successful? Did you struggle like me? Let me know. Y'all take care. Bye. Hey y'all, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Isn't that right, London? And if you would, share it with other people. Share it on Facebook. I mean, look at this cute little face. Oh, hey dear handsome boy. Yes. Anyways, helps me out. Motivate me. Help me out. All right, y'all.